the moral what we was talking about is on the token of like it's a lot of you notice that there's a lot of feeling of defeat with people nowadays in the world. You feel me? And what I would say is it's a big thing. One of the main problems that I see nowadays and that I have a problem with is more like people having the emotional intelligence, like taking the time to actually like sit down, even a conversation like this, or just knowing your own self, so that way that you can better communicate with other people, slow it down, because at the end of the day, we all humans. We all done grew up with whatever we might have grew up with, you feel me? But it's up to us as the adults to actually take the real time to work on yourself, work on your personality, your soul, and get rid of the toxicity, so that way you can step into the new phase of your life. And yeah, a lot of people, they don't really be focusing on that. And me personally, and even a conversation like this, as you can see, you feel me? I'm efficient at expressing myself. But when you come across people where it's like they might not, I wouldn't say have the same, like be at the same point that I'm at, but more so have the same drive to get to the point where I'm at, to be able to communicate, whether no matter who it is, you get what I'm saying? And yeah, I feel like a lot of people they take the step back, they take the shortcut on that, and that's actually the biggest thing that you could actually learn in this life. You know, that's my opinion. That's all I can say on the topic, and I just wish and I pray for more people to take the actual time to focus on becoming more emotionally strong, rather than just being pushing it to the side, because mental health is a real thing. And if mental health is a real thing, that means that you got to train your mental health to be just as strong as what you would do your muscles, or else it's gonna collapse on that ass.
No, that's key. It's crazy, because like I definitely, I look like what I've been through, but I look like I look like everything I've actually been through, gone through, but actually gone through. Like, yes, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
It's like from here to there. It's like the only time that you see in a person's life when you see them is the present. You will never see their past. Like, you gotta read the book, or you gotta talk to the person instantly. Like, man, I literally swam across a volcano. I was freestyling that bitch. I just had a blah all in my mouth. Like, you would literally have to, like, you would never know. Like, literally, that analogy was so extreme, just because like everyone goes through shit. Different people, everyone goes through different shit. Like,
it's crazy, because as a kid, when people were saying that, you get what I'm saying? I took it as like, oh, well, everybody goes through stuff, so I was taking it the opposite way. Like, oh, what I'm going through might not be that serious. Where I could say that, and I could express that, and be honest about that. I came and I didn't change, and I learned from that mindset, though. So I could guess that most people, they probably still do have that mindset, if it's more of something that's holding them back rather than pushing them forward. Now, with that type of mindset, yeah, but when people come to you and tell you things, or they're expressing how they feel about what they went through, you won't be in a mindset of taking it as advice. You'll take it as strikes. You'll take it as somebody coming at you. And I had to build upon that and learn from that and mature from that as a young man. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people take the help that they get nowadays, or even a conversation, or the thing that's, and what I used to always tell this is like, it's that something in your soul. So if you know that there's something in your soul where it doesn't feel right, that's up to you as the person. It's not up to the other person. So if anything is happening to you or to your body where it's like, you're getting that feeling where it's throwing you off, that means that you're supposed to understand why it's making you feel like that, and then come to the solution of the problem. Because if you're moving like that, that doesn't mean that it's the other person's fault. It means that it's a barrier for you to pass, so you can be more comfortable in knowing and understanding the people that come across you, because that's not going to be the only person. And if you're thinking on that type of mindset, you would want more people like that to come across you. So you're going to train yourself to be better like that regardless.
True, valid. It's powerful you said it, because while we speaking on that, and kind of like brings a similarity to the situation that a high profile individual is going through.
Yep.
Fucking Diddy. He said, I had to. But like really, that whole,
I'm about to say all people, all rich people, whatever it is, high profile, that they all got problems. But
You know what?
good thing I did not say nothing, because not those type of problems.
right, because like
Shit.
not
Nah,
to vilify
man.
him, but the whole thing is like
Nah, do that.
you gotta have
Nah,
you gotta
yeah, do
have
that.
people that
Villainize his ass,
hold- You know what?
break his ass down.
Exactly. You gotta
feel
be,
me?
You gotta be accountable to yourself.
Yes, sir.
But you gotta have other people around you that's gonna have you accountable to the standard. Be like, nah, this is our circle. This is our circle is tight because every link in it is.
And wait, think about that too, because we could talk about that same topic too. On the Diddy situation, that happened in a world where I'm pretty sure the chicks were probably going along with that, because anything that he said had to be right.
America.
Wait, no. Hear me out though, my brother, because this is a talk, and this is the shit that people need to hear. They were probably along with it at the point because he was seen and deemed as the guy that could do no wrong. He was seen and deemed as the guy that his word or his money or status is what made it right. Not the fact of it being wrong universally, but anytime that somebody comes with that type of level of status, it makes the people and consumerist mindsets value that over their own values and their own morals. That's the messed up part about it. But what I also say is too, and the part that hurts me and coming across people out in the open, it's like they be contradicting themselves out here in the streets. Because it's like, if you're saying that you don't support something like that, if you're saying that you don't want something like that going down, where it's little girls, that means that as the older woman, we as the young men should not have to, we wouldn't come across any chick in the world that'll make us feel like that they just in the game for $1.
Like really,
We would not come across one female on this earth if all of the older women that are crying about what happened with R. Kelly were true to stand upon how they felt upon it. Because if they really did, their values would match. So that's the thing, me as the young man, it throws me off. I'm not saying that it upsets me. It's not an emotional thing. It's as I won't even say, what do they call that? Philosopher. I wouldn't even say philosopher, but more so, I want to learn about the world. The world interests me, and I want to learn about it.
So you wonder.
I wonder, and with the things that I wonder about, I'm always gonna try to figure out why I'm wondering. I'm just a problem solver. That's what I was born as. That's what I've been.
That's life. So
And I hope that nobody takes it as a negative standpoint. You get what I'm saying? And if they do, that's their token. They're not the type of people for me. They might be rubbing some part, that thing in their soul where I have no control over, and I pray for them. But as for what I'm experiencing and what I can say from what I have experienced, those two and two do not go, they don't coincide. So what I go after, and me being a real lifeist, not a mysticalist, I'm a real lifeist. So I'm only speaking on things I've seen and done. I never speak on anything I have not seen, and I'm never speaking on anything that I have not done. What I do see though is people combating that nature, but also supporting it. And that's the thing that throws me off. Me as a person, us as a culture, and us beings as a future. It throws me off because I want to get to the bottom of it. And I feel like the bottom of it is the fact that 9 times out of 10, these chicks, they be prostituting their daughters, they be slut bucketing their kids, you feel me? And they don't want to acknowledge that they do that. But the people that put in the real work and actually really be in these streets, we know the difference. You feel me? It's like if you have that spiritual, if you have them spiritual goggles on, and it's like if you have them spiritual goggles on, you feel me? When you see things, you're not seeing them through the eyesight of not having the goggles on. When you have the spiritual goggles on, you're seeing it through the spiritual goggles. And that's literally what I've been living in. I'm blessed. I pray for everybody else. Anybody I come across, I hope they be blessed too. The same thing, you feel me? and live in your blessing as well. And that's the best I can just explain from you. You feel me?
And that's crazy because for this conversation to have happened, I live like 30 minutes away.
I live 2 hours away.
Bro, but I drove all the way home and then I realized I left my laptop here.
God.
And I drove here like I'm literally right here on the table. So yeah, I came back from my laptop and then my brother was in there always chopping it with him and so
Yep. And I was moving through. I'm a music artist, but I also do plenty of other things on the side. At the end of the day, you feel me? I'm just a young black king with plenty of attributes and dreams to fulfill. You feel me? Came across my brother while I was moving through. Your name again?
you know what? And on that note,
Your name again, my brother.
I'm Ikpe. Ike.
That's Ike Pay?
Ikpe.
Oh, Ike.
Or Ike.
Alright, this is Ike, or you can call him Ike Pay. Make sure you mess with my boy. He's real intelligent. His mind is there, you get what I'm saying? And in a world where we're all trying to get to where we're trying to get to, what we're talking about right now, it's not about the materialistics. A lot of people in our culture, we think it's about the materialistic. Them black fellas, them black chicks out there, we done talked about, you feel me? We done talked about the dudes, we done talked about the chicks. But at the end of the day, it's just us as a culture. And we just gotta want better and do better for ourselves. And once you want better and you do better, you'll know better. And once you know better, eventually you're just gonna do better. It's gonna come into fruition. Appreciate the talk, my brother. It was